It just went from, okay, we need to keep an eye on this to, wow, this is very likely an incredible tornado.
Tragedy hit our neighbors up north this past summer. On June 20th, a derecho, which is a long-lived wind event, produced an EF5 tornado in Enderlin, North Dakota.
Right away, you know that you're not dealing with a regular tornado when you see the train cars move.
3 people died from the storm. A number of factors made it stand out. First of all, an initial damage survey gave the tornado a preliminary rating of an EF3 or stronger. But 3 months later, more analysis was completed and it led to an upgrade to an EF5. That's the strongest tornado rating on the scale, by the way. And this marks the first EF5 in the U.S. since the May 2013 tornado in Moore, Oklahoma. At our number 2 spot of our top 10, the drought was one of the biggest stories of the year, but it's been a conversation in Wichita for many years. Let's take you back to how it started. In January 2023, Wichita entered stage 1 of its drought response plan. Then by August of 2024, it entered stage 2 of drought. Before Memorial Day of 25, the lake sat at 8 feet below normal stage. Many hoped that rain would eventually bring an end to it, and Kansas finally saw a number of storms between spring and midsummer. And by late July of 2025, the lake levels started to return to normal for the first time since July of 2022. But since then, the city of Wichita opted to keep some water restrictions in place for outdoor sprinklers.
I would say anything they can do long term to plan a strategy that's going to solve it would be important.
If drought returns, we're told more conservation measures could take effect. And leading our list for weather events in 2025, the tornado outbreak on May 18th and its impact to 2 Kansas towns, Plevna and Grinnell. Meteorologist Halen Wilhite shows us how those communities continue to move forward.
Months after 2 Kansas towns are focused on the future, after 2 strong storms mid-May, a wedge tornado that was on the ground for more than 30 miles. The tornado hit southwest side of Plevna. It's a township west of Hutchinson in Reno County. It reached about a mile wide at its strongest point.
But walking up the stairs after it
was
done,
kind of surreal
shocking.
walking up the stairs and seeing the sky and being like, I shouldn't see the sky.
And on that same day, another EF3 tornado struck a small Kansas town with another EF3 tornado with those winds ranging from 136 to 165 miles an hour. And it ripped through the heart of the town with some people losing everything.
One of the worst disasters in Gove County history.
It sounded like it was howling. It was like a monster. We could hear it coming.
We caught up with people this November as they focus on repairing the west side of town. The journey ahead may be long, but people tell us they are looking forward, making life here better than ever.
I don't really know how we've held it together. I mean, just relying on each other and got to move forward.
The 2 tornadoes were among 13 that developed in Kansas on May 18th. 7 of those were rated as an EF3, but everything else was much weaker than that. And according to the National Weather Service, that day, May 18th, other tornadoes were spotted in Colorado, Oklahoma, Texas, and Mississippi. The events that we've covered in today's show certainly make 2025 a year that most of us won't soon forget here in the Heartland. I appreciate you taking time to join us here and for taking a look back, and of course for making 12 News and Storm Team 12 your source for weather information. To see more of our stories and to see your forecast anytime, head over to kwch.com.